All right, guys, next tip I have for you for your next football combine will be how to improve your bench press. All right, to start, we want to get into the 3 points of contact. And what I mean by that, as you see here, I have the athlete laying back in position. We're going to start with point 1. Contact 1 is the feet placement. We want to make sure your feet are attached to the ground, providing that stability. Point 2 would be your glutes. You want to make sure your glutes are tight and attached to the bench. And then the third point will be your shoulder blades. What you want to do is retract your shoulder blades back, press them up against the bench, which is going to give you a big chest, as well as put a slight arch in your lower back. All right, next we're going to talk about how to place your hands on the bar. Most people, once you find this groove here, they go about from a thumb all the way in. Then once this hand's in place, you want to make sure the thumb's wrapped around the bar nice and tight, and this should be your hand placement. Now the next part, we're going to talk about how the spotter transfers the bar to the athlete. What you want to do, now he's in position, nice and braced, everything tight. I want him now to press the bar up off the rack. He's locked his elbows out, he's in a nice tight position. I'm just going to bring the weight forward, arms never break, keeps that tight body position, and then he'll start his reps. Now we're going to get into the actual lift. Before we get started there though, I want to talk about the elbow placement. A lot of guys like to lift where their elbows are here at a 90-degree angle. This puts a lot of stress on the shoulders. So as you come down, think about your elbows being run at a 70-degree angle when it comes down. So I'm gonna have Reed get into the lift again. So we're gonna come up on 3, 2, 1, lock. We come out. As he comes down with the bar, you'll see his elbow position, and he's coming like right below his nipples there. He's gonna drop back up. You wanna maintain that nice tight body. Going down again, and drop back up. Perfect. All right, guys, now we're going to actually get into the lift itself. All right, Reed, I'm going to give you a lift off on 3, 2, 1, up. We bring it out over the top. Now we're going to get into the eccentric part of this movement. Remember, I told you elbows are going to come about 70-degree abduction. As he comes down, it should line up with his nipples, and he should actually feel like he's pulling the bar away. Go ahead and drop down, drop back up. Everything stays nice and tight. Drop back up. Now in the concentric phase, you just want to make sure that you're pushing the barbell away from you. Also utilizing your feet in the bottom, pushing through your feet all the way up through your body. Drive. Okay, guys, the last thing I want to mention is the breathing patterns when you're doing this. It's not going to be your traditional breathing pattern. Usually when you bench press, you want to inhale down and exhale when you come up in the concentric phase. But when you're doing a lift, like particularly like the 225 bench press competition, you want to stay nice and tight for longer periods of time. So you're going to get quick breaths in between about 5 to 6 reps, just depending on the individual. 1, 2, 3, up, out. Work on these things before your next combine. Make sure you utilize a weight that you can control, because really focus on that form. Apply these tips and good luck at your next combine. And remember, don't just be an athlete, be a fast athlete.